Morning, how are you? I hope you are well. Happy New Year! I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a fabulous New Year. And let's just hope that as we go into 2021 that, it's nothing like 2020. It has certainly been a year, and even though I know for some people 2020 was actually a phenomenal year, they did very well last year, I know for others there was a lot of sadness, and so my heart goes out to anybody who has gone through anything tragic. Maybe they've lost a loved one, maybe they've lost their job, have problems with finances, have problems with health. My heart really does go out to you. So I am rooting for you, and I am praying that this year is the year when things turn around for you. So I wanted to jump on quickly just to give you a update on the women's home. And for those of you that don't know, I have an 8-bedroom house that I am turning into a women's home. I have been trying to do this project forever. For such a long time, but I am truly a believer in there's a time and a season for everything, and everything happens when it's supposed to happen, and you cannot rush the process. So even though I've been really frustrated with it, and I've had a lot of challenges along the way, I'll leave a link up above and down below where you can hear a little bit more about some of the challenges that I've had to try and get this project going. What I wanted to do going forward into 2021 is to share more of the journey of trying to get this project done. So basically I have an 8-bedroom house with a forge attached to it, which is another building, and it looks like I'm going to be turning that into apartments, because I was thinking about whether to leave it as it is, but I think if the women come with children, they're obviously going to want their own space, and they're going to need their own space. So it looks like I'm going to be turning the whole building into apartments. So I have hired an architect to start working on that. The survey has been done on the property. I know it took about 8 hours to do it because it's such a large property, but the survey has been done. The architect has that back, so I'm just waiting for him to draw up the plans and tell me exactly how many apartments he thinks I can create from the space. I think it's going to be maybe about 5, maybe 6 if I'm lucky, but I think it might be about 5, but let's see what he comes back and says. And in the meantime, I've also hired a designer, a graphic designer, to help me design the branding for the crowdfunding campaign, because as you know, I need to raise a whole lot of money to be able to do this project and to be able to do the renovation. So yeah, we're working on the branding at the moment, the logo and the branding for the campaign. And what I'm going to do, I want to include you in the journey as much as possible. So I'm going to be sharing everything with you so that you can actually help me choose, because it is a lot to do on my own, and it's a big project, and I've never done a project this size before. So I would love your help. So if you're interested in getting involved, then stay tuned. But I'm just going to show you on Pinterest just a quick look at some of the ideas that I've been looking at with regards to the interior of the apartments, just to give you a kind of sense of what I'm trying to create, because I want it to be more like a home for the women. I don't want it to just be a place where they come and it looks horrible. It doesn't feel like home. I want it to be comfortable, to be cozy. I want it to be a place where they feel safe, they feel comfortable, and they can just relax. So let me quickly show you just some of the kind of color scheme and the ideas that I'm thinking of at the moment. So this is my Pinterest board for my women's home, and as you can see here, I've kind of gone for pale blues, pinks, blush color. I really like this blush color here, something like this. So I'm trying to keep it very neutral, but still with a pop of color. So as you can see over here, just something that's kind of like classy and elegant, but still functional. So I love, I love like these colors here also. So there may be an element where I drop in some slightly brighter colors that you can kind of see here. But the majority of what I put here is mainly kind of like calm, neutral colors. Really, really loving the blush. So I think that might be my kind of like main color that I'm going to go with. But just adding in some pops of color in the accessories and in the extras. Like I really love this kind of look here and this kind of color scheme here. I kind of have tried to just keep it neutral, but just add in different elements of color as and when necessary. So this is just a kind of idea at the moment. Love to know what you think, but this is just kind of like my starting point at the moment with regards to what I see the interior of the apartments looking like. So as you can see, I've kind of gone for like a blush kind of tone, kind of pinks, blues, just something warm, something calm, like calm colors, but still with a pop of color, because I don't want it to all just be bland and cold. I want it to, still be bright and colorful, but maybe a bit more in a calmer way, so yeah, so that's the kind of idea that I've got at the moment. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you like the look of that kind of style? If you've got any ideas, then yeah, drop me a comment, let me know. I'd love to know. But I just wanted to do this quick video just to give you an update on where I'm at the moment with the whole process. So my goal would be this year, I know we're still in the middle of a pandemic, so to actually get the house fully done, I think is going to be a real challenge, but at least to have raised the money to be able to get started would be kind of like the main goal for 2021. So I'm excited to see how, what your thoughts are on it, and I'd love to have you on board as part of my team to help me pull it together. And yeah, and I think especially now in the midst of everything that's going on right now, I think this project is even more important than ever. So yeah, would love your support on it. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think of everything, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.